Hi everyone, welcome to Chalchitra Talks. I'm Vaani, and this week I want to recommend to you Room by Emma Donoghue. The book came out in 2010 and was immediately nominated for a Booker Prize. In 2015, it was adapted into a film and was nominated for a lot of awards. Brie Larson won the Best Actress Award at the Academy Awards for her role in Room, the movie. So I'm pretty certain a lot of you have already seen the film or at least heard of the book or the film. But the reason why I wanted to recommend this book was because of the writing. The story is narrated to us by a 5-year-old who has never been outside a room. He's just turned 5 and he says something like, I was 4 last night when I went to bed, but I woke up this morning and I'm 5. Abracadabra. So the entire writing is something like this. The incident that actually inspired Emma Donoghue to write something like this was the Elizabeth Fritzl incident that shook the entire world in 2008. Elizabeth Fritzl is an Austrian woman actually, and the world realized or woke up to the news that she was being held captive by her own father in the basement of their house for 24 years. Throughout these years, he would assault her and rape her. Eventually, she even bore him 7 children. 3 were adopted by the father, 3 lived with her, and 1 was lost in miscarriage. Throughout the book, you notice that all the things that are in this room are the only things that are real to this 5-year-old, Jack. And he lives with his mother, who is being held captive again. So I'm pretty certain a lot of you already have an idea of the plot, so I wouldn't say further. But the reason why I really like this writing is because you get to see the perspective of a 5-year-old. Obviously, the incidents in the book are horrendous, but the 5-year-old will explain to you these incidents from his point of view, from his perspective, in his limited vocabulary. And by the time you realize what's happening, you are horrified. But the young Jack, who's just 5, does not know what is happening to him because of his limited perspective. The mother has made sure that Jack goes through regular physical education training, which is his exercise routine. He studies, he has a fixed time for sleeping, for eating, and even for television. So he has a television in the room, but whatever comes on the television, like the grass or the ice cream, he believes that does not exist because only the things in the room are real. His friends are the rug, the wardrobe, or the spoon. And all of these things, the non living things, have proper nouns. As you read the book, you will realize why this book is so heartbreaking. Despite of the simple writing and a plot that is not as complex once you realize what's happening, you will be heartbroken at the end of the movie to see and realize that this child will never have a normal childhood. Even when he breaks out of the house or anything like that, you see the perspective he has on various people he meets. And that is something that is so intriguing. So, if you are someone who has already seen the movie, I would still recommend you pick up this book because, of course, there are some additional characters that you will meet in the book. But also, the perspective that is offered to us in writing by the 5-year-old is something that is so beautiful. So, this was my recommendation for this week, and I hope you like it. And I will be back again with another recommendation for you next week.